Yo. My guy Jay elevating the build. What up, fam?
What it do, Mr. Thing? Welcome back
Yeah.
to the land of the living, family.
Oh man, I've been working like a mad horse, man. How about yourself? How you been?
Hey, man, listen. You know what? Listen, I tell everybody this all the time, man. I'm able to stand up on 2 feet. That's a hell of a start of the day.
Hey, he gets to stand on 2 feet and also be able to put some kicks on them foots.
Ooh.
Ah. That's what's up, brother. That's what's up. What? Let's start right here. What is the temps looking like in Florida right now?
I mean, we're a little nippy, all right. And I'm saying we're a little nippy, man. It's a little cold, man. It's the high today was 59, and it says that the low tonight is 37, and right now it's claiming that it's a beautiful warm 45.
Ooh, okay, not bad, not bad. So in the 50s, what are you wearing in Florida? Are you sweaters, light jackets, sweatshirts, hoodies? Where you at? What are you
You know what? Because we got this cold front that's coming from the north, man. Honestly, I'll probably have on just like a little like zip up hoodie.
Okay, all right.
But if not, sometimes I'm just outside with no jacket on. I'm out there. Sig in the build. What up, family?
Yo, what up, Sig? I see you. What's good, Sig? In a build?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What up? Who else is out there? Tap in, say what up. We got a few people watching right now. Say what up in the chat. Give a little what up. Yeah, man. The temperatures out here. So thank God it actually picked back up a couple of days ago. Like on the East Coast when they got that storm, we didn't get much snow, which is crazy to be in Colorado. We got less than an inch, but we did get those cold temperatures. So we were sitting about 4 degrees, 5 degrees, 6 degrees. We were sitting right about them single digits, and it picked back up to the 40s. So no complaints. No complaints. Yeah.
Your boy, what up, family?
What up? What up? What's good? Thanks for tapping in. What up? Thanks for saying what up. What's good?
Appreciate y'all.
What's good with you? What's good?
So today, listen, chat, man. We're gonna do a reaction video. Fat Joe is calling out some heavy hitters. Frankie in the build.
Frank in the build. What up?
What up, family? And I'm gonna tell you right now, man, like I just want to really for all of us to decipher this and definitely get you guys' opinion, because I do have some opinions and some things to say about this Fat Joe calling out some heavy hitters. And Fat Joe his statement is that he's the king. Sam Ray in the build. Sig said, excited for the Frag Ones. It's making its buzz on social media. We got John in the building. What up, fam? He said, yo.
John Parham in the build. What up? What up? What's good?
Mr. Thing with the push-ups hyping me up day.
Yeah, man. Yo, I've been getting the push-ups in. I'm getting the push-ups in.
Yeah, you've been killing it, man. You and Josiah been killing it, man.
Getting it in.
That's Schizo. What up, family? Hello, matey.
What's good?
So John said Fat got heat, but he probably top 5 at best. See, John, you and I, man, we there. Frankie said Fat Joe was a collector from day one, but he ain't effing with perfect pair.
That's what he
now,
said.
Frankie, I had a conversation with Where Your Kicks about that, and I don't think Fat Joe really know what he doing. That Schizo said, what's good? Y'all have the best live stream. My God.
Hey, thanks for tapping in. Everybody tap that like button real quick. Show a little bit of love. Appreciate the comments, though. Appreciate the comments.
Yes, sir. So, Mr. Thing, you ready to get into this video? Because I think we all got a lot to say about this.
Hey, you want to know
what? Not taking nothing away from Fat Joe.
Hey, you want to know what? I haven't even seen this yet neither. So this is going to be a real reaction. Plenty the harder ways in the build. What up, Plant?
What up, Plenty?
Hey, Schizo said fast, subscribed, and liked. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into a little bit of this Joey Cracko. Let's get it.
Ooh, yeah, because he might be smoking some crack.
To say, you got LeBron James, Kobe, Michael Jordan, you know, I'm not just saying it because he's dead, but I think Clark Kent would have smoked me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Rest
in
in
a real
peace.
battle. I think he's about the only one. May is there too. I can't keep telling you the same names, but they the ones that got it. Like they got a guy, what's his name? Perfect Pair. I challenged him a million times. I said, yo, let's go. Collection for collection. He never stepped out. You know, the other guy, what's his name? PJ Knowles or something. I challenged him. He
This
never
PJ?
stepped out.
PJ Tucker?
Not PJ Tucker, PJ Knowles.
Okay.
PJ
Oh,
Tucker.
PG knows.
PJ Tucker too. He know what's up. Like, yo, listen, man. Come on, man. They all know what's up.
Well, so I don't know if you saw this, Joe. So you just mentioned Perfect Pair. You said his name.
Yeah.
Perfect Pair posted yesterday. He
Uh-huh.
posted a pair of Air Force Ones. I'll show you the picture.
Mhm.
He posted this pair on Instagram because obviously we've been promoting that you're going to be here and obviously posting the clips of, you know, what you've said about obviously being one of the GOATs in the sneaker game.
Mhm.
My phone's in black and white, but you could tell the shoe from this photo. He posted the photo, and then there's a comment that I'm gonna read out loud for you in a minute here.
What's the comment?
So he posted this photo,
Mhm.
and because every time we've posted you on the page, I've commented and I've pinned the comment from the Got Soul page that said, "What should we ask Joe at the event?" Right? Because
Yeah,
people want to know.
what he wants to
Right.
he wants me to ask.
And so Perfect Pair posted that shoe, and he said,
Uh-huh.
"At Got Soul, ask him why he had a foo-foo of this most precious AF1. If he was
Okay.
really that guy, he would have known Mark Smith.
Okay.
Fact that Joe sold JC a foo-foo's crazy. We need answers because that's why he lost all creds in my
So
book."
I got he's full of shit. He needs to pull his collection out and let's go. Number two is what happened was I was at an event like this. That was back in the days, and they used to have sneaker battles, right? So in the sneaker battle, the judge was Clark Kent, Siraj from New Jersey, all the illest sneaker collectors in the world. They chose that sneaker as the winner. Here's $5,000. You won. It was an event like this back in the day. Anybody who was a sneaker collector, if he was a real sneaker collector back then, he would have been there. Everybody was there. So the guy wins sneaker of the battle. I'll pull him to the side. I mean, I'm thinking, Clark Kent, all the sneaker collectors at the time that was the biggest, they chose that sneaker as the sneaker of the battle and paid him as the grand prize number one. So I meet him out back and I'm like, yo, I got 10 grand for you. He sells me the sneaker. I got that shit for 20 years. I forget I even have it. One day I show it and the internet go crazy. Yo, that shit is fugazi. Okay, so
All right, chat. So Edward says, "Hi, Joe." So, Mr. Think in the chat, I got a question for y'all. If you are a sneaker king and you are a sneaker enthusiast, I'm not never said I'm a sneaker king, but Fat Joe said he is the king. He is the GOAT. If you a GOAT, how didn't you know a pair was fake?
That part.
So, chat, I need to know y'all thoughts on that because, like, we know Fat Joe got a collection, right? But what I will say is that I noticed this. Well, Clark Kent, such and such was the judges, so I offered them 10K. So you put the judge's fault for you not doing your due diligence as the sneaker GOAT. You didn't know they were fake, bro.
Exactly. Kind of putting the destiny in other people's hands. Trying to write it off.
See, and then Frankie said 10K for a fake is crazy.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you.
You see, and plenty had me laughing. He looked like, right? Sam Ray said, man, his collection is whack. He's got some good stuff, sneakers that are dope, but ones even I wouldn't want in my collection. Mr. Think?
Nah, Joe got a tough collection, right? But there might be I don't know. Before I want to watch, I haven't seen this before, so I want to finish watching this before I kind of say what's on my mind right now.
All right, let's get back to it then.
I actually want to, but let me tell you what's on my mind. I'll just flat out say, Joe got a nice collection, but Joe got one of those I got money collections. If that makes sense, I don't know, how deep, into the whole sneaker knowledge and everything that he's into it. But he I'm not gonna say his collection's whack, but he do got like the I got money collection. And to anyone's defense who got money, I mean, anybody who got money can just go buy every sneaker right now, every hot sneaker, and then say I got the hottest collection, right? But I'll leave it there for now. I would definitely leave it there for now. All right, real quick, Plain to say, in Joe's defense, look, he's just a rapper. He got the money to sell out, but perhaps not. Plenty. That's exactly where I was going with it. He got the money just to cop things, and that's exactly what I was trying to say. That's exactly what I was trying to say.
And so, Plenty, man, you said it super early. We definitely gonna get to that because, man, we definitely gonna get to that because that is my main thing when it comes to a sneaker battle. At this level, right? At this particular level that he's calling people out.
Hard facts. Plenty said, Frankie, Queens get the shmoney. All right, let's go. Let's get it.
Guy got me and got the whole sneaker community because the judges was Clark Kent, let's say the mayor, let's say Siraj, like the illest niggas in the world. The Shaq, the Chuck, the Ernie, the Kenny Smith, all consider this the sneaker of the. Right now, we do a sneaker battle, and you guys all picked. That not even you guys. I don't even rate you like the guys who picked it. I'm telling you, the greatest sneaker collectors of all time said, "This is the sneaker."
Yeah, how do you diss somebody in that diss
with him? Yo, let me buy it, but it happened to be a fake sneaker. 20 years later, I posted one time that, yo, we never seen that. Yo, that shit is fake. I was like, was I embarrassed? Yes, I was embarrassed, but the good thing is that it was a verifiable story. If y'all go to Siraj from Jersey and all of them now, they would tell you that's how it happened. So that's what happened. He could lose whatever credibility he want for Joe Crack. I've been doing this shit since before he probably had a sneaker. That's the problem. So if you kids, if you don't really know, if y'all want me, you got me upset with that one. I started this shit.
So you against Perfect Pair sneaker battle?
I've been told him that. I told him this on Complex.
If we can get Perfect Pair to do it, you'll do it?
1,000,000,000%. And I told him for collection.
That's a high percentage.
For collection. Collection for collection. I got Titanics. These guys don't want this type of shit. I'm telling you. And I'm off. I haven't even been like, when I'm on that bullshit right now, I've been on my graffiti shit right now. Sometimes I'm a rapper and I just write all the time.
Right.
Sometimes I'm a sneaker collector and I'm going. So right now I've been on my graph shit, getting ready for the spring and the summer to hit some trains and shit like that. So that's where I'm at creatively right now. But sneaker collecting.
All right, I'm gonna need Joey to be easier in our language. He's gonna mess up my monetization. All right, that's all I wanted to say. Yeah. No, go ahead, Jay. That was it.
Come on, man. These guys it is what it is, guys. Whatever y'all want to do, we could do. He don't want it with me. He's a coward, this guy. This guy like a turtle. He come out, say something, stick his head back in the turtle shell. You know what I'm saying? This guy a pussy. He don't even want this type of energy or something like that. I've offered to challenge this guy on Complex, on everything you could think of. This guy ain't coming out.
Joe, I think we can make it happen. I think we're that new generation that can make it happen. Kenny, we're going to send this to you. Let's see.
Yeah, we beat Drake shit. We beat everybody shit. We sold out in 3 minutes worldwide. Dubai ain't even into sneaker collecting. They had a cheese line out the fucking mall. Like, we sold that bitch out in 10 seconds, bro. I don't know who these people think they are. You know what we call these guys like Perfect Pair? We call them the dirty section. I know he got money, but he's in the dirty section. He's at AM radio. Good morning, Vietnam. Mornings with Bob Witherspoon. Like that motherfucker AM radio, Chris. They're in the dirty section. They trying to get lit. We mentioned them. Hey, congratulations, you lit.
To licking the Olympic sevens, to turning down $100,000 for one pair of his own shoes. This man has some sneaker stories you don't want to miss, and I think he's going to share them today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Got Soul podcast, Fat Joe. The legend.
I have to start. So I am responsible for all of the Got Soul content, reposting stuff, everything like that. We just recently resurfaced a clip of you talking about your quote-unquote Loch Ness monsters and your Bermuda Triangles of sneakers. I personally am very interested. What is the rarest sneaker you have?
I got a sneaker, and I've showed it before, where a guy from Nike got fired because of me. I'm not proud of it.
And he started crying,
He
right?
made a Jordan and Kobe collab, and it's so old that should break if I just pull it out. But that sneaker right there, no one has showed me that sneaker again. I've never seen it with nobody. He got fired because at the time Kobe and Jordan wasn't collaborating. They wasn't doing nothing like that, and he got in trouble for that shit. He got fired, but you know, I told him to make it for me. I said, yo, go make, I had them making sneakers.
Yeah.
Let's be clear, right?
Let's be clear.
No, let's be clear. The way this all started, this sneaker was my sneaker for 20-something years. We made this. Nike made this shit 20 years ago. I have sneakers with my face on it. I have made from Nike.
Face.
All right, chat. So listen, man, I'm definitely reading y'all comments, and I'm gonna tell you right now, yeah, my man is very disrespectful. Frankie said Perfect Pair has casino money. Hey, big money, bro. Money coming in daily. While my man's sleeping, he got money coming in. And let me say this to you guys, right, who know about Perfect Pair. So Josiah Keys in the building. What's up, family? You maintain with those push-ups, bro? I hope you are, man.
What up, Josiah?
So listen, chat. When I think of a sneaker battle on this type of level, right, calling people out, saying I'm the king, right? Because y'all know your boy Dipset, Jim Jones claims he's a sneaker king.
Nah.
He claims he is. But when it comes to this type of level, I'm talking about, okay, you can pull out sample pairs. You got money. Having money does not mean nothing. There's a bunch of rich people out there, right, who buy Ferraris who can't tell you no history about a Ferrari. They got it because they got the money. They could care less. So to me, when I'm talking about this level, hey, do you got the knowledge? And plenty, that's what you was talking about earlier today, bro. Where that knowledge at? Because if you went to buying sample pairs, in my opinion, there's no reason why you shouldn't have the backstory on how you obtained it, where it came from, why this pair wasn't released. You should have a backstory. And it's crazy how people talk about how much money they have. I got money. I got, so what, bro? That don't mean nothing to me. We talking about sneaker enthusiasts, sneaker connoisseurs. Some people buy stuff just to appease other people so they can get the hype. They have no clue about what's going on. And I didn't say Fat Joe doesn't have sneaker knowledge, but when it comes to Perfect Pair, my God.
Yeah. And Jay, like, honestly, remember I said I want to finish this video before I spoke on it, and then I started talking on it anyway. That's kind of exactly where I'm going with it, right? There's nothing wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being like, yo, I got the funds to pick this up, but I don't really know too much about this. I never really rocked these back in the day, or I got these because I just thought these were cool or whatever. Like, there's nothing wrong with that neither. You know what I mean? Versus just disrespecting people and just calling people out, whatever, because you know what I mean? He's kind of already saying what we're talking about. You know, he's in the dirty section, and we don't even look at guys on that level. And you know, me mentioning your name is blowing you up, and you know what I mean? Like, man, keep it kicks. You know what I mean? Keep it kicking. You know what I mean? Let's talk these sneakers.
I want to say this to you guys, right? If you notice, Fat Joe didn't call out, to me, someone who's definitely one of the best sneaker historians to this day, and that's Jumpman Bostic. I promise you, Jumpman Bostic is not. I mean, I don't know if the man's rich or not, so I'm not gonna lie. But he is a retired police officer.
Mhm.
He has every original Jordan to release. I didn't say retro. I said original. Plus, my man even showed you guys, if you go back to his catalog, right? He from Detroit. He even has Jordan golf shoes that people didn't know about. He even has Jordan winterized boots that people had no clue what was going on about that back in the day. So I can tell you right now, if we're talking about a sneaker battle and we're talking about adding knowledge in, and also I know Fat Joe does not have some things in his collection that Jumpman Bostic has, who's a regular person like us, not like supposedly super rich. He ain't called him out.
Yeah, the mere fact that somebody lost their job by hooking up Joe, that's pretty bad.
And you
I
forgot
know.
the guy's name?
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, crazy sauce.
Yep, here we go.
This is crazy.
With my face, I got the fucking Michael Jordan. Damn, the lady who cleans my house was almost about to throw the fucking box out. You know when you open a pair of Jordans and they got the laser face of Michael Jordan? I have the box with Fat Joe's face lasered.
Send me the picture. I want to see that. We got to
I've
share
showed
that.
it before. I'll show it to you again.
Okay.
It's not a
Doesn't
problem.
have to be today, but I want to see
I
that.
got
That's
disgusting
crazy.
shit that just, it ain't fair. You can't do it. You can't come out and show me your face on the Air Force One from Nike. You can't do it. I got the face. I got Fat Joe's face praying. Am I lying slow? I got my face praying like this on the Air Force. Like, it's disgusting. I was owning these guys. These guys was like, oh, okay, make me turquoise green and orange with a TS logo. Sure, Joe, 20 pair coming now. Like, it wasn't this what you got outside Pandemonium. It was like, oh wow, the rapper who just sold 2 million records actually wants to wear these. That's how it was at the time. Set Free. You would Sheed Wallace in the middle of Philadelphia. I didn't bring him here. He just showed up. He's in the middle of Philadelphia with one of the, probably Dennis Rodman is the only crazy fucking basketball player in the world. And she got the Sheeds on. Patent leather, size like 16. I forced him to give me the sneakers off his feet in the middle of Philly. I took him to a Foot Locker, right? And bought him a pair of sneakers, and he took them shits off and gave it to me.
So you pretty much robbed Rasheed Wallace.
No, I
sneakers.
didn't. He's crazy. Don't even do that. If you want to go
Just said he
viral,
forced the shoes off his
Wallace
feet.
come out the next day like, I'll smack the shit out of Fat Joe. Rasheed Wallace. That's not the guy.
Yo, Joe's got a story,
That's not
man.
the guy we want to talk about.
Okay, fair enough. So
Yeah.
one of the things that people have commented on all these posts that we've posted of you saying, your things about your sneaker collection is, if you're the GOAT sneaker collector, why sell your collection?
Well, I never sold my collection. I told you.
Or sold parts of your collection?
What happens to me is you really don't want this comment. Like, I'm really rich, like on another level. I'm going to be honest with you, like super rich.
I need you to be as honest as
I'm
possible.
super rich. Now, besides that, and we don't even like talking like that because that only brings heat. I don't got to sell shit. So my father had just passed. My mother, because it's the only time I did it. My mother, I wanted to move her closer to me. House on the fucking golf course, this, that.
Super rich.
And I sold maybe 8 pair of sneakers that bought her the whole house. Just
8
with
pairs for one
of-
house.
8 pair of sneakers that bought the whole fucking house. Like, so I was just like, you know what? Instead of me pulling out $1 million something, let me just buy with some sneakers. And to tell you the truth, y'all got me talking major shit. Like, I'm kind of like tired of collecting and doing this. And I've been doing this for 20-some years. Somebody like you, your age, has to be the new king. Not Perfect Pair, Mayor, Fat Joe. It got to be some new school kids to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like what you want me to keep gatekeeping and keep like this shit is over already. I'm on the Mount Rushmore. Let me go. Like
Okay.
I
fair
done did this shit till I'm dizzy.
Wait, you mentioned Mount Rushmore. What is your Mount Rushmore?
Oh no, I'm
Sting?
on the Mount
So,
Rushmore.
so what is the Mount Rushmore of
the
sneaker
Mount
collectors?
Rushmore is when you got the whole fucking planet
no,
Earth licking
who-
their sneaker because you licked it.
Who is it? Who's the Mount Rushmore of sneaker collectors?
Same niggas. I don't want to
Four.
lie to you.
4.
Same niggas. It's Clark Kent. It's Mayor. It's Clark Kent. It's Mayor. It's Fat Joe. And you know what? It's a little white boy. What's his name? MC. You know the white boy? MC. No, he got some shit. What's the white boy? He be in Dubai. I see him all the time. I was begging him to sell me one of these Kanye samples, and he's obviously
the younger kid. He's
yeah,
like a
he's
kid, right?
obviously filthy rich. He wouldn't. I'm like
So different
100,000,
level, you think?
150. Nah, he's dead. Nah, he's on the Mount Rushmore. The kid I'm talking about.
Is it
I
fresh-
was trying-
get
Fat Joe
fresh
is
kicks
one of
or
the
something?
best negotiators you ever seen in your life. I was begging this kid to sell me this one pair. He got this Kanye sample, and I was begging him, and then I realized, I said, this guy, his parents or him, he must be wealthy, because this guy was not going for the nothing. That was up like 100,000, 150,000. Yo, I need him bad. This, that. He's like, Fat Joe, I feel disrespectful because you're such a legend and all that, but I'm not selling you my sneaker. I was like, yo, that kid is on there. I put him on the Mount
So those
Rushmore.
4.
Yeah, you know the beat. What's the nigga perfect? They got regular shit. They
Okay.
ain't got glaciers of ice, Mount Rushmores. Shit, they got shit that everybody can get.
They don't
if
have
you
any
got
Loch Ness
money.
monsters.
They don't got shit that you did. You know, you sunk my battleship. They got.
Joe, is it true?
I got a sample of a sample of a sample of a sample of a sample. The way this works is somebody comes up, Nigel Sylvester, sneaker of the year who just left. Before he put out that red shit, he did that in like 6 colors for sure. Different stitching, different this, different that. I got the first one. They said, nah, scrap it. They might have fucked up and put N-I-K and forgot the E. Oh, I got him.
Loch Ness monster.
Nah, discussing shit with the shit the other way. You know, they messed up and put the, you know, Travis Scott, where they messed the check up, the defective, you know, is a defect.
Right. So
And when I pull them out, you be like, like you want to die, commit suicide. These guys, man.
people want to kill themselves when you take the shoe out. It's that crazy.
Yes.
What's wrong with this guy?
Completely. If you're into sneaker collecting, yes.
Okay.
Do other people got shit? Shout out Big Boy Chang. Big Boy Chang could be up there too. Big Boy Chang is a big sneaker collector. Matter of fact, I want to wear them. I call them the Big Boy Changs, but they the Mongolian, the green.
The Manila 4s.
He got like 100
He got-
pair of them
yeah.
shits. He made them shit.
He owns the market on those
Yo,
for sure.
I was looking for him in the house. You know, by the way, I got like 3 closets bigger than this room. I'm not exaggerating. My
Did you ever
house-
consider buying a house
No, they
for
want to throw
sneakers?
me out of there. Like my wife want to throw me out the house because of sneakers.
PJ said he bought a sneaker house. You never
I
considered
believe
that?
I believe that. You got to. Mayor got a sneaker house.
But no, you
A
wouldn't get one.
house.
Well, you wouldn't get a house for sneakers.
I like to wake up and sometimes I talk to my sneakers.
What do you say to him?
Yo, come on.
I talk to mine.
You know how people talk to their flowers and shit like that?
Right.
You know, my favorite artist of all time was Luther Vandross. Check this one out, Chris set free. Patti LaBelle told me, you go to Luther's house in Connecticut, it's an estate. Where you talk to him, it's not the living room, not this. He had the biggest closet and he had chairs and TV in there, and he just keep coming out. This is a Schiaparelli $100,000 crystal jacket. And then while you talking to him, have you seen the camouflage boutique? Like they said, that's where he would greet everybody and he would talk to everybody in his fucking closet. I got a similar closet with sneakers where I sit there and I just talk to the sneakers sometimes.
Do they talk back?
Never talk back.
What was that first thing?
All right.
All right. I want to say
Okay.
something real quick. I just want to say something real quick. Talking to your sneakers is crazy, but I can actually explain to you why. We're talking about an inanimate object here. A tree, a plant, grass. These are like living organisms. It's one thing for you to talk to a plant. It's a living organism. But I'm talking about like if you're gonna be talking to your kicks, like if you're gonna be talking to your car, I don't know. That's just a whole nother level of conversation for me. I'm just saying for me, right? I was talking about if there's a plant that you're watering and you like, man, receive this water and this sunlight so you can grow and nourish and be a beautiful plant, provide more oxygen, whatever conversation I don't know you're gonna have with your plant. That's cool. At least it's alive. That's my take on it. I think talking to your sneakers is crazy.
Hey, Josiah, you are a fool, boy. You are a fool. Hey, DK, he had his the Terror Squad Air Force Ones on the table, and then also it was the Fire Red 4 Air Jordan.
Yeah, it looked like a Fire Red 4. It wasn't nothing crazy on there.
So I want to say this, man. If we're gonna have a sneaker battle, how many of these shoes that Fat Joe has put on feet? Because if we talking about a sneaker battle knowledge, you know, who got the best collection, whatever. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. PJ Tucker is a hard monster to go up against. I don't know about his sneaker knowledge. All right, I don't know. But even MJ walked up to PJ Tucker and was like, "Where did you get them shoes from?" PJ
Right.
Tucker has a sample pair of shoes that Jordan even know existed. PJ Tucker got work. And for Fat Joe to claim he'll outshine PJ Tucker, to me, is crazy. I mean, I can go to a store and have my face, you know, put on a Air Force One. That doesn't mean nothing to me. I'm not impressed by Air Force One.
Just to back up a little bit in the story, Jay, where he said he sold a couple of kicks to buy his mom a $1 million home, right? I don't, something seems off. I don't know. Something seems off with that story, right? If you only sold how many pairs? He said 7. How many pairs did he say?
7, 8 pairs, something like that.
7 or 8 pairs. If you sell 8 pairs of kicks, let's just go with the higher number. If you sell 8 pair of kicks that's valued at $1 million, obviously it's supposed to be some heat, some fire, something. It should be something rare and like hard to acquire. For you to start your story off talking about I'm really rich, y'all. Like I don't even want to talk about the money, but I'm really rich. But I sold some kicks to buy my mom a house. Fat Joe got money. There's no doubt. I know he got money, but I'm just trying to say, like, to even start off like that, and that's the reason why you sold your kicks. I don't know. But I don't know. But Fat Joe, he be having the craziest stories, though. You know what I mean? So I don't expect nothing less.
Yeah, he does. I mean, I can tell you this for sure, right? Mayor definitely got sneaker knowledge, bro. Like he's been on, like, you can check out Mayor on YouTube, and you know he got some videos where he talking about, like, I mean, knowledge on kicks. He's just not like, oh yeah, I got this, I got that. Perfect pair, y'all already know what the perfect pair is. Y'all sit down and watch him. Many hours, he's going up and down, nothing but kicks, and he can tell you where he got the kicks from, why he got signed. I ain't heard none of that from Fat Joe. I just heard, look what I got.
Let me make one more statement, because and this isn't a takeaway from Fat Joe, but I did hear Fat Joe said that, you know, he's like the perfect negotiator and stuff. I've watched videos of Fat Joe at sneaker events, wherever it's at, right? He'll look at his shoe he's interested in, how much are these going for? They'll be like $420, and he's like, I'll give you $300 for them. You know what I mean? And then I think it's really, like, honestly, I think it's more out of respect for Joe, not for him to think that he's the perfect negotiator. Excuse me. I think it's just more out of respect. Like, yo, this is Fat Joe. I'll go ahead and kick you the kick for $300, not because you can afford the 420 or whatever, but it's Joe or whatever. And then Joe even said, like, this video alone is gonna get you millions of views. You don't worry about the $120. You'll get famous from me buying a sneaker from you. So it's like that's not negotiation right there, to be honest with you. I mean, like the person knows this, so they kind of cutting you a break. It's not because you're like some master negotiator. You're Fat Joe, right? So the person gave you a discount on the shoe, not because you couldn't afford it, because you out of respect. You're Fat Joe. You're buying a shoe for me. It's cool. Whatever. It's all good. You know what I mean? They'll get the clicks and views from it, but I don't think that's just like the perfect negotiator. You know what I mean? It's like Fat Joe can probably, outside of this kid that wouldn't sell him those Yeezys he was talking about. I mean, anybody will probably hook Fat Joe up. Just to be honest with you, right? It's Fat Joe, yeah, but that's more out of respect, not because not because your mouthpiece is just that good. You over here, oh no, I can negotiate and talk the panties off of somebody. It's like, yeah. Money does that, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So what's your boy name who was at the at a sneaker event about a year and a half ago? He signed to Rick Ross, Memphis Bleak. No, not Memphis Bleak. Come on, man. He was used to date Nicki Minaj. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Wait, so say that again?
He used to date Nicki Minaj.
Meek Mills?
Meek Mills. There you go. I said Memphis Bleak. Meek Mills, right? Yeah. Y'all remember what happened with Meek Mills? He told the guy, man, you ain't cut me a deal. I could have shotted you out, you know, and boom, boom, boom. I could have come back and bought more from you. Could have. These guys are so-called multi-millionaires worth $50 million, $20 million, $200 million. Why am I giving you $125 break on something where this is something easily affordable to you? Why? Because again, Mr. Thing just said it, because of their status. Because they're giving things to them because of their status. Smart on their end, but trash if you really think about it.
Right. I mean, there's other things behind it. All right, so Social said you have to remember Fat Joe, when hip hop was at its highest, Fat Joe was real culture. So when he had kicks and sold them, it was different era before these cell phones. Probably before you all had these cell phones. Yeah, I mean, within the hip hop scene, ain't nobody taking nothing away from Joe. Not to mention, I'm a New Yorker, man. I mean, I used to hang out with Fat Joe, right? So ain't nobody taking nothing away from Joe. When it comes to culture and like hip hop, like flat out, I ain't taking nothing away from him. Even though people do say he stole Pun's rhyme book, but anyway, ain't nobody taking nothing away from
him. Yeah, listen. Social, we know Fat Joe got a hell of a collection, bro. We ain't taking nothing away from him, but I'm just saying, I would love to see this sneaker battle happen. Not only would I like to see it happen, like, let's talk about the history of these kicks. Let's talk about how did you get the kicks, right? Like, there has to be something else, towards this, because it's kind of like, okay, look what I have. Yay. I mean, that don't mean nothing, bro. Look what I have. PJ Tucker, if you want to talk about someone who like wear your kicks, my God, wear your kicks 26. PJ Tucker put everything on feet, and we know Mayor put everything on feet. I can't say that for Fat Joe. I just don't know, but I can definitely say for those two, they put everything on feet, and we know Jumpman Bostic wear everything.
Hard facts. Rear kicks in the build. What up, Lou? Lou tapped in.
We can't hear you.
You're muted, by the way. Maybe he's setting up his channel because he's not streaming yet.
He might be. We'll kick it back.
I bet.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
They told me sell 8 pair for your mom's house. That way you ain't gotta go in the motherfucking rainy day account. And shout out PJ Tucker. One time he lied to me. He said he was gonna give me some sneakers in front of Jay-Z.
PJ's a real one. He's sat in that chair in this room before. He's a real one.
Well, that sneaker right there is amazing. I got it.
100%. We need yours next signed for our case. This is our PJ one, 100%.
Well, I fucked up because I gave my one pair. So the Terror Squad family and friends, the gray and the pinks,
right?
They really was like beyond limited. Like, I mean, 20, 30 pair. I only have one pair, Fat Joe. I got the originals because they all come from a sneaker 20-something years ago.
Right.
These are only replicas. This is in my closet 20-something years ago. So they did the family and friends, and I had one pair. And my man Rich the Barber, man, he fucking gassed me. Drake was performing. He was like, yo, Drake is size 12. Go give it to him, this, that. I went to the concert with my one pair, and I gave it to Drake's manager, right-hand man. Drake told me he never seen that sneaker in his life. They stole it. They never gave him the family. And now me, today, with the outfit I got on, that's the first thing I told Rich. I said, yo, Rich, I wish I had the family and friend TS's. It was perfect with the outfit. You know, I lost my one pair of family and friends, Terror Squad Air Force, you know, the gray and the pink. I gave it
Lost
to Drake,
your one
and
pair.
it was like he was like a rich player. It was like his right-hand man.
Right. Chubbs.
Drake told me he never seen it. I don't know if it's Chubbs. I don't
Right.
think it's Chubbs. One of them.
Right.
The
Either
main
way.
guys.
Yeah.
Put
Either
it in
way.
his head, yo, this for Drake.
Right. Either way.
I seen Drake. I said, yo, you never got the Fat Joe. He was like, yo, I ain't get shit. I was like, yo, I gave it to your guy. And then something happened with Drake. I had some Drake Jordans that never came out. Sample he heard, and he was like, yo, I need those back. I guess they be missing on them or something. Like, you know, he was like, yo, Joe, can I get them back? I see you posted them. I gave them back. That's my guy. Little white boy, MC Sneakers.
MC Sneakers.
Oh, he got
Come to God
sneakers.
Soul, MC Sneakers. I don't know if we can book him, but he
Oh, this guy's so rich.
there's not even, you can't even think about booking him.
I only see him in Dubai at the fancy restaurants.
Dubai Got Soul on the way.
Huh?
I said we got to do a Dubai Got Soul. I guess.
Oh my God. This guy right here, I was begging him. He got this Kanye, he got everything, by the way.
Okay, so I got to ask you, you sold your collection. Is it true?
I
you-
didn't
or
sell my
no,
collection.
sold parts of your collection. Is it true that you cried when you sold parts of your collection?
No, that was Mayor. Mayor was crying. I seen him. He was hurt.
Mayor was crying when you
Man
sold
got
your
rid of
sneakers?
some sneakers. No, he got
Oh, when
rid
he
of
said
some
sneakers.
sneakers and he cried in front of me.
Okay, well, you were talking about
He's
stealing.
not pussy, but he definitely cried.
Shout out to Mayor.
He was like this, like depressed.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
I got to ask you. So you talked about stealing sneakers. Someone stole this, stole that, you know, so whatever. Is it true that Mike Bibby choked you out for trying to take a pair of his sneakers?
It's a true story.
What's the story behind that?
So what happens is, shout out to Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby was Team Jordan. He actually introduced me to the guy who was making all these and made the Kobe Jordan and all that. He introduced me to the guy that was making the Jordan.
The guy that became like your plug with all
the
this
guy
stuff.
who got fired.
Who got fired?
Jesus King, what's
Mike
up?
Bibby
What up,
plugged me
Jack?
in with.
What
That's
up,
crazy.
Billy?
So Michael Jordan told me that Mike Bibby never got paid $1. He got paid in 18-wheelers of sneakers pulling up to his house to just give him. They paid him in sneakers.
Michael Jordan told you that?
18
Michael
wheelers.
Jordan. So if I knew his middle name, I would spell
Jeffrey.
it out. Michael Jeffrey
What up,
Jordan told me, yo, that guy Mike Bibby, he never wanted $1. You know, these guys, basketball players make 100 million, 200
Yeah,
million.
Bibby got a
He
sick
said
collection
he
too.
got paid in sneakers. When I went to Michael Bibby's house, still to this day, his shit is like 5-story. Well, anyway, Mike Bibby is my brother. He's Terror Squad. Shout out to Team Dime, Dane, all of them. He was begging me for years. Yo, come see my collection. Come see my collection. Come see. So one day I got a show in Arizona and I pull up. By the way, Mike Bibby owns a complex. So like let's just say he bought a mountain and his sister got a $10 million mansion. He got a $10 million mansion. His mother got, their kids are running around like damn near Mormons. They got their own fucking complex. They running around. It's their nephews. They own the whole shit.
Yeah.
So I get there and Mike Bibby don't trust nobody. He takes me to a sneaker room and he got like 7 locks. Remember when your grandfather would have like 7 locks
On the door, yeah.
on the fucking door? He's
This guy.
that shit up. It was bigger than any Foot Locker, anything you ever seen. It's like he got like ladders. I got a mini one now, but he got like ladders that go up to the 5th floor, and it's It's just sneakers and sneakers and sneakers and sneakers and sneakers and sneakers. He got shit I never seen.
All these sneakers, all these crazy collectors, all your crazy sneakers, right? What has been your actual craziest story in order to get a pair of sneakers?
Well, Mike Bibby choked me out. You know what I'm saying? He got mad because he told me, yo, get whatever you want. I never even knew my knees could work like that. I jumped.
What do you mean by that?
I went to in Australia,
yo.
they got a zoo. We went to the zoo.
Hey, yo.
I don't know if you know. They got a show in the zoo where they put like a stake to like the 5th floor, and the fucking tiger jumps on the tree with one little whoop. The next one, he grabs the stake from the 5th floor. You are not getting away from a fucking tiger.
Of course not.
No, but I seen it. They have a show there where the tiger jumps to the 5th floor.
5th floor.
Gets the fucking steak and comes down and starts eating it. So I kind of did that, and I pulled out like 3 1-of-1. Like, I mean, you can't do it to me. Like, remember they used to have the old commercials, Christmas times, Toys R Us, get what you want.
Right.
I'm like, Carrot Patch job, Space Invaders, like I'm just grabbing shit, and he gets mad, and his family's like, Mike, you begged him to come. You told him. He was like, fuck that. I wouldn't go to his house and take his platinum plaques. He know what the fuck he's taking. So in that 5-story biggest shit I ever seen, I grabbed a 3. And the man got furious. He was like, oh no, you can't take. I said, well, why you tell me to go ahead and get whatever I want? So I chose 1. I said, let me just get 1. He said, all right, fair. So I took 1 Holy Grail. But he had this, I don't want to tell him because these suckers, they might have access to one of his sons
We do,
or something.
Jesus King. We do.
He
bro.
got a Jordan. They got the Vancouver Grizzly color wave. That to this day is just retarded. It's like I never forgot that sneaker right there. Mike Bibby got it. You know who else got it? Rip Hamilton. So Rip Hamilton was also Team Jordan. Rip Hamilton has this Jordan sneaker that's made out of solid gold. When he won the chip,
Solid gold.
solid gold, like not just solid gold, like solid crack your head open like a fucking safe. I got a safe in my house. It took 10 dudes to carry this shit up. Like you not getting out of my house with the safe. It literally took 10 human beings to, that's part of this shit. Cops is coming before you get that safe out of there. That shit is like 10 human beings have to bring the safe up. Rip Hamilton got some. He got a case. The owner of Detroit Pistons gave it to him when they want the back-to-back chips set with Ben Wallace and all that. I never seen no shit. He never let me take a picture, nothing.
Right.
I was like, yo, let me get him. He was like, no. And I think I was doing something. I was like, yo, Rip, you think I have 10 security? He was like, that shit ain't leaving the crib for nothing. I was like, yo, because that would like blow anybody's mind.
Right.
That's like whatever he did, like whoever the owner is, he's a super billionaire because it looked like wearable. But it's not no bullshit. It's not like, this shit is crystal clear, 3D, like solid gold.
Wow. Someone else we want to know sneaker-wise, someone you have a good relationship with, DJ Khaled. You guys ever get into a fight over sneakers?
Khaled's full of shit. Okay. And so Khaled's full of shit. And so he goes one day and I needed the black, what is that? The Carhartt, the black M&Ms?
Yes. Yeah.
He might have had 10 pair. And for some reason I couldn't find my size. And I'm trying to buy them for 30,000, whatever this shit. And I walk in Khaled's closet and he's 11 and a half. I'm 12. That man tried to fight me one-on-one. I was like, yo, I said, yo, Khaled, I'm about to buy these for 30,000. He was like, yo, I ain't giving you shit. I said, yo, Khaled. He was like, hell nah, we was about to fight. But he got 4 or 5 pair. I'm like, yo, he was
You
like,
want just one?
nah, he refused. I would have got him. I got him, but.
Is it true that he makes you lick the bottom of the sneakers?
Yeah. When he puts out that's
That's your staple.
No, that's one of the most iconic
Olympic
moments in
sevens.
sneaker history. Let's not
Did you retire from
let's
licking
not
the bottom?
undermine. I want to. You should ask Perfect Pair. Has he ever licked the bottom of his sneaker?
You don't
Let
think
me
he
know
has?
if you thought you lost respect. I bet you that nigga licked the bottom of his sneaker.
Where you kicks?
What up, dude?
What up?
What you got to say?
Those some wild stories, I'll tell you that. I mean that Tiger joint for real.
Tiger jumping 50 feet.
Yeah, I mean, tigers can jump.
Ain't no
Tigers
50 feet
can
up in the
jump
air,
both
bro.
ways, but
Ain't no 5 stories. Nope, not buying it. Not
five
buying it.
stories, no, but they're up
50
there.
feet?
I'll tell you that.
Nah, fifth floor, nah, no,
They up there though.
nah,
That
no
being
50
said,
feet.
I
Nah.
didn't say they could jump 50 feet. I
Joe
just said
said
they
it.
can get up there.
Joe said it.
I heard what he said.
Fifth floor.
Listen. You listen to the people tell stories about Mike. You think Mike jumped from half court doing the slam dunk? You let them tell the story. Shoot. That being said, this whole thing about going collection for collection, like, I don't know. My question is, how are they even going to facilitate this? Oh yeah, I lost it when he said, I did not know my knees would do. Yo, that's like when he was on the other podcast and he was saying he was a glizzy. What did he say? He was a glizzy king or something like that.
Yeah, he's a glizzy connoisseur or something. I don't.
Him and Rick Ross. Remember, Rick Ross said, "Oh, I could smell the sausage on your breath," and I knew exactly what it was. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, another one. Yeah, I could smell it on your breath. I was like, damn.
Oh man, that's good stuff.
I mean, that being said, like I don't know. I wonder how they're even going to be able to facilitate a sneaker battle with these guys, because for one, like he was talking about that Memphis Grizzly Jordan 3. I ain't never seen that joint before in my life. So these guys got like one of ones that who'd be able to verify those are even legit. But see, this goes back to I take this all the way back to when they were debuting the movie Air, and Ben Affleck was going around, right, on the tour promoting the movie. And what shoes did he have on that one day? Them Chicago High custom Travis Scott looking Jones. Now we all know they ain't never make them. But because of his status, don't nobody question what he got on his feet. They automatically like it's customs because they know how much money dude got. So everyone know how much money Fat Joe got, essentially. People know how much the guys he calling out the battle, they all got money too. So who's to say who's gonna call them out and be like, nah, them Jones ain't real?
Hard facts. Speaking of, I just watched a movie on Netflix called The Rip, R.I.P. And Ben Affleck's in it. And they're like these cops. Like,
oh, I wanted to watch that. I was thinking about watching that tonight, actually.
Good flick. Watch it. But when you do, hit me up and let me know, because Ben Affleck has some ones on his feet in that movie, and I don't know what they were. I honestly just couldn't tell what. But when you watch it, let me know. Speaking
of ones, what they doing with the mids, bro? They trying to go. Jordan Brand trying to go hard now with some mids.
I saw that.
I saw that. Infrared Jones. They got some infrareds out now. They got them LA to Chicago joints.
Chicago, yep.
I'm like, damn.
I saw that.
They trying to boost them up. But
regardless.
So what's interesting is I was talking to Jay about this earlier, right? And Jay, I think I'm getting some feedback from you.
Yeah,
why you don't like getting feedback?
I don't know. I can just hear myself. And I got headphones on. Anyways, that being said, so like no one can pull out a pair of infrared 6s now because they're about to be a GR. But prior to this year in 2026 and them actually creating them as a GR, that was a that was, I guess, technically like one of them unicorn shoes because it was a sample that never got released to the public. You know, and now they're being released to the public. So, you know, obviously that's not a shoe they could actually pull out and be like, oh, I got these. I mean, I guess you could say, yeah, maybe I got one of the originals. But I'm just wondering, like, if Mike Bibby's got that Vancouver joint, right? Where'd that even come from? You assume it, right? Okay, yeah, Jordan brand. But these guys got probably stuff in their collection you ain't never even heard of, seen before. And of course, we all just gonna take it as they legit because of their status.
Right. And to Fat Joy's point, because I have had somebody tell me who works at Nike about these sample pairs because he has a few sample pairs as well. When he was talking about Nigel, and he was saying that, you know, he must have had about 6 other colorways before they, you know, made it to that red pair, the orange pair, or whatever. That is true, according to my source over at Nike. You know, he got a bunch of sample Travis Scotts, and it has sample written on it, and you know me, on the inside and stuff like that. And you know, they're not the official release, obviously. You know, they've decided to switch something up or whatever, and this is just a sample pair, whether it's a colorway or a different type of color, whatever it is. You know, maybe it's a defect, whatever it is. But to Joe's credit, that is the way those kind of samples. So to your point, to have a one of one, especially if it's a sample pair, I mean, it makes complete sense. And how do you check that? You know what I mean?
So I want to say this, man. Like, I think getting sample pairs is fire, bro. I would love to have a sample pair in the collection. Okay. We do know Fat Joe has a deal with Nike. So, you know, we definitely got to give Fat Joe his credit and not say, oh, this got to be a fake, because again, he signed to Nike. Right? So we know he can get some stuff. And that's cool. That's great. But I think if they're gonna do that sneaker battle, I mean, he can pull out, you know, his face on the Air Force One. To me, that don't mean nothing. Pull out something else besides just with you in it, Joe. Right? Again, let's talk about the kicks. How'd you get them? Where they came from? Let's talk about some history. Let's really put some things in perspective. And you know, I told Wear Your Kicks the same thing. Like, when you got someone who is a art connoisseur, they collect art. They can sit there and tell you the person who painted, why they painted, their emotions during the painting. Like, this is where it comes down to. If you really into like kicks, like you want that historical knowledge. That's when I'm talking about people who real true sneakerheads, bro. That's the way I look at it. Right? Just not saying, look what I have. I mean, okay, great, yay. What about it? What about that kick?
But I mean, that's what it comes down to, though, because okay, so I go back to the Bibby shoe. What's he going? What history is he going to tell you? They made a custom Vancouver Grizzly Jordan 3. Like, he could tell you any story he wants about that damn shoe if there's only one of them. I could tell you that John fell from heaven itself.
Right, but
I'm just saying, like
no, okay, my bad.
I just mean, like, this battle that they're gonna allegedly have. Again, I wonder what the parameters are going to be in order to do this, because again, they're gonna have like shit in that collection that again is one-offs, samples, and who knows, like, you know, not everybody is gonna. So I bet you they're gonna have samples of shit they don't even know the backstory to some of them. So I don't know.
Correct. So to this question in particular, especially, you know, when it comes to Nike and the Jordan brand, right? He says anybody who signs with Jordan brand can make their own custom Jordans, any number. That's why you get all those samples from. But the sample pair goes. Here goes the Xbox controller, and this is an old controller. Facts. But let's say, boom, here goes the new design, right? And someone goes, nah, we need to move this closer and put the X a little bit higher. So now this controller becomes a sample controller. That's all that means, right? Now they're gonna redesign that controller. They're gonna move the X up and whatever. And now this controller is now a sample controller, right? So that's what's happening with these shoes. So, I mean, yes, but that doesn't mean that it's a custom. It doesn't mean that it's a fake. It's not the green light go. And like I said, according to the person I know who works at Nike, he says that's exactly how it happens. Like, you know, the designers are coming with ideas. It's like making an article of clothing. It's a real shirt, right? It's and it's not the green light go project. So now that shirt is a sample of the next version, you know, of what's going to get approved or whatever. So it's an unapproved version or prototype. Let's call it a prototype. But it doesn't mean that it's fake though. Just to be honest with you,
100%. Like I guess from my perspective, it's just kind of what could they even show that's just kind of like, okay, so for example, we know Fat Joe actually from allegedly from pictures maybe is the only one of two people who has a pair of off-white Bred 4s.
Mm-hmm.
Now we know Virgil's wife is the first to have a pair because she wore them, right? That's Virgil's wife. But there's photos floating around that Fat Joe apparently has a pair also. Now, how did he come into, you know, possession of them joints? Because why is he only the top person with all the people that have association? How is he the only one with a pair? I feel like, and I'm saying this because I don't recall any real association he had to Virgil. There's other people out here that were a lot closer to Virgil Abloh than Fat Joe was, from my understanding. So his wife gifted him a pair for some reason? Like,
it could be anything. He could have had a single pair.
I don't know.
You know, when you got to deal with Nike, you got inside looks for certain things. You know people. So who knows?
Fakes made in the same factory as the real ones.
Sometimes some of them are.
Okay. And so I'm kind of glad he brought this up because so I don't know if you guys understand this, but Nike had that theft of data, 1.4 terabytes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that they stole, it wasn't necessarily like people's login and payment information. They actually stole like
future concepts, current concepts,
future data. Concepts, builds, right? They stole what is it? Some of the trademarks that they've submitted for and stuff like that. So allegedly, Nike didn't have any trademarks on jewelry, and now they're submitting trademarks to actually put the swoosh and other Nike branded stuff on jewelry because apparently they didn't have it before.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they've got all types of stuff going on. But one of the things they talked about is now that these design builds are basically being held at ransom because apparently the group that stole all this stuff from Nike said that they were going to have till like January 24th, which was like 4 days ago, to pay them an undisclosed amount of money in order to get this information back and have it not leak out to other parties. Now, I'm going to tell you this. They can say to Nike whatever they want. I guarantee you that information already got let go to somebody. Somebody paid for some of that info already, and it's already out there. So now this verification stuff, when it comes to making fake shoes, like they was already getting better making fake shoes to begin with. And if what got stolen that allegedly they said was stolen, it could get even better. But then they'd be killing their own market. To me, they'd be killing their own market.
Which is crazy to think about because the only way honestly to combat that, especially if it's true, and here goes the scary part, if you scrapped it all, if you was like, all right, we need to come up with something else. because the fakes will be going rampant with it because you wouldn't be.
Yeah.
They'll have that's like having your playbook. It is having your playbook.
And what's crazy though is what do a lot of people say? Sometimes the fakes have better QC than the legit pairs.
Absolutely.
Sometimes.
Absolutely. So to answer that question, Jay, this question right here, when you said sometimes, go ahead and elaborate on what you know about this.
So there's some information that came out where a gentleman said that Nike, he gave a time frame. Nike will work from the factory from this time to this time. And then once the factory closed, about an hour later, everybody's gone. They would pay the factory manager $100,000 a year to turn the machines back on, and those people would come in and start creating the same exact shoes in the same exact factory. And then an hour before, 2 hours before, the factory workers come in, they shut everything down, and then everything would be right back up and running like how it used to. So that's how some of those fakes are made. Some of them are made in that actual same factory. Other ones are not. This is why sometimes you have really, really amazing, hard to tell fakes. And then that's why you got some really bad ones where it's just clear as day. You can tell it ain't the real deal.
So thanks for sharing that because I have heard similar things to that, Jay, in conjunction with, like, I'm just using this just to use easy numbers, obviously, just for easy numbers. But let's just say Nike has authorized a factory to make 50,000 pairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this factory makes 50,700 or nine or let's just go with 51,000. So for QC issues, so that they got a spare 1,000 shoes they can kind of pick from and say, all right, boom, these 50,000 are authorized. These look good. Let's go ahead and ship them off. Now this factory is left with 1,000 pairs left over. What happens with this shoe? It's supposed to get deconstructed, right? But now you have 1,000 pairs that's legit. They're real. They're all made in that factory. It just didn't make the cut.
So, manufacturer terms, right? There's a term out there. It's called like Six Sigma, to where it's essentially what it's trying to do is cut down on factory defects, right? So that's why you would create, like, there's an actual batch you're supposed to fulfill, but you create more to account for, so many parts per million having defects to them. Now, from a manufacturing standpoint, when it comes to shoes, us as consumers, we assume that, somehow those are destroyed. For example, okay, and Derek, you know this, when stores don't sell certain inventory, right? What are they supposed to do? Throw that joint in the trash.
Yeah.
They're supposed to just get rid of it.
Yeah.
And some people will go there and they will pick stuff up out of the trash.
Right.
There's YouTube videos of people going around because they know the schedule of when some of these stores or whatever will get rid of extra inventory that is past its quote unquote shelf life, right? Or it's inventory that's no longer to be sold and they can't take it anywhere, so they're supposed to destroy it. I know some places they'll take like magazines and they're supposed to tear apart of the magazine and put it out in the recycle or something like that.
I know back in the day, restaurants they started putting locks on their dumpsters because they would throw out their food and people will go dumpster diving to go obviously eat and then get sick and then try to sue the restaurant. So they're like, you know what I mean?
Correct.
So they started putting locks on the dumpsters.
So to and what up, Kicknology? And so to
you finna build, what up, fam?
What up, kid?
Frankie in there saying this is where unauthorized came from. Correct. The unauthorized pairs that didn't make it through. Now, let's use like the undefeated force, for example, right? And the QC was all over the place depending on where the pairs came from. So in a situation like that, right, most people would think those pairs should have never actually made it through into consumers' hands, but they did, and they had a bunch of problems with them. Same thing with the white cement 3s that had the differences in the elephant print being off. You know, some of it was thick elephant print, some of it was thin, some of it was damn near non-existent, right? Or you got some shoes to where the tags are upside down and nonsense like that. Or remember the one pair had the Nike Air on the back of one and the Jumpman on the other, right? But they came together in the box. Technically, those pairs should never make it through the consumer's hands. But had nobody seen anybody post that, right, that they bought it that way, what we think? They're like, nah, there's no way. There's no way them joints are legit.
Hey, BMW says, would you rather do a conversation with Tinker Hatfield or a tour of Fat Joe's collection? And honestly, I'd rather have a conversation with Tinker Hatfield. That's the easy one for me.
I would like. Has Joe put a video out about his collection yet? Like has he dropped a collection video?
He has shown some stuff over the years, but like I haven't seen nothing new.
So here, the thing with Fat Joe is, I think he was. Remember when they did MTV Cribs?
Yeah.
So he was actually the first, from my understanding, he was like one of the first rappers out here to actually on MTV Cribs like showcase a bunch of the sneakers and stuff that he had. So he's been collecting sneakers like way before
Correct.
it ever got to this level. You know what I mean? So
do you know the sad part is though? Like MTV Cribs and Pimp My Ride, all them shows are like frauds though. Like Exhibit even talks about it. Like,
oh yeah, Exhibit said
all of them shows, man. People will be in like Airbnbs or rentals of their friends' houses talking about, yo, welcome to the crib or whatever.
Yep.
What's behind this door? Oh, this is the kitchen. Yeah, because they didn't know the kitchen was. It's not even the crib, bro. Like
the realest one was Redman.
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 That boy had no furniture.
You can't get more real than Redman, bro. That Joe was straight up North Jersey. He was just like, yo, this is what it is.
Yo, hard facts. Hey, Jay, how much more? Because I know it's getting late for you guys. How much more is it to this joint?
I mean, it's like we got like 12 more minutes.
All right, I mean? You want to let it rock?
Yeah, let's let it rock.
All right, cool.
Hey, chat, everybody in the chat right now, man. Listen, we appreciate y'all. We definitely reading everybody's comments. Y'all speaking some facts, man. For real.
Real quick before we get back to the video, King Midas at 944. He talks about Nike bringing shoes back. So the only way Nike can truly win this fight right against counterfeits is by bringing back to the U.S. production. As long as production remains in China, the problem will persist. Well, listen, unless you're ready to start paying $250 for your regular Jordan 1s and like, you know, $325 for some regular Jordan 4s, like, get ready, bro. Because I'm telling you right now, this is why they're trying to produce so many pairs out here to quote unquote fight the fakes, but they got these Jordan 4 breads on the way, and they're talking about lowering the stock numbers. And I mean, that could be like lowering by a total of 1%. 2%, right? Than they produced before, but that's what made people go to the fakes, because they couldn't get their hands on the reals.
So I'm with King, and I said this before, man. I'm not saying we have to have everything made in the U.S., which I mean it would be amazing, but New Balance, they will tell you what kicks are made in the U.S. There's no reason why Nike can't do it and keep the price the same. There's no reason for it. No reason.
I don't think that'll kill the fakes, though. Like, I'll be honest with you. Who do you think counterfeit U.S. money?
Facts.
Would not stop the fakes, but just in terms of like, I'm speaking more along the fact, not even just counterfeits, but I'm just saying even just like creating jobs and things here. Like, there's no reason why Nike can't do it, bro.
I agree with that. As for for the job creation, yes, but to Lewis's point, I mean, like, a very good friend of mine works for Comcast, and I do want to get back to the video, but I just want to say this real quick. Very good friend of mine works for Comcast, and Comcast are laying off a bunch of people here in the U.S. to make a long story short, over in India, they're hiring four people over in India for every one salary that they're eliminating. 4 for 1, fam. That's what they're doing. That's what's happening. So
Sad reality.
So the moment Nike brings their factory here, that's cool. The Jordan 1's gonna be $250, $280 for Jordan 1. And I mean, if we're willing to pay for that in order to support the market here, then so be it. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? That everyone's gonna get to crying. No, that's too much for a Jordan 1. I remember when they used to be $150. Yeah, well, you want it in an American factory, it's here.
Hey, Social Joins, shout out to you, bro. Popping up from the UK. 949. What's the thing? He said we just popped up on his timeline. He's in the UK, got slightly different taste in shoes to you guys in the States. This is cool though. We appreciate you being tapped in.
Oh yeah. For sure. Thanks for tapping in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you're more than welcome here, bro.
All day.
100%.
Appreciate you, Brody.
100%. And so it's crazy to answer this question because yes, to your point, why they call fakes, and I think a good way to Frankie said it right here. Then they're technically like unauthorized, so they're real kicks that wasn't authorized, so hence why they kind of get the fake tag. But in all reality, if it's made at the same factory, the same materials, by the same people and the same molds, it's a real shoe. It's just an unauthorized one. So
remember, he said by the same people.
Yeah.
That's the key word. Made by the same people, not the factory shut down for 2 hours and then everybody from Nike goes now. It's the same materials, same machine, but it's not done by the same people. That's the difference between UAs, fakes, good, bads, whatever the difference may be.
Absolutely.
So that's just how we look at it, chat. We'll get back to this Fat Joe real quick.
Yeah. Let's knock it out.
Promise you.
Did you retire from licking the bottom of sneakers?
Only if DJ Khaled come out with another sneaker, I lick the bottom of it.
So there's no other way.
Nah, him and Reggie. Shout out to Reggie. I wouldn't have a sneaker collection without Reggie. Him and Reggie, every time he come out with a DJ Khaled sneaker, that's the whole. Yeah, I remember one day I said, "Yo, I retired from that." Khaled was like, "Yo, man," I said, "Yo, I need the sample of a sample of a sample of a sample of a sample. I need the one."
Right.
But he said, "Yeah." Then I licked the sneaker on camera.
Everybody has a price, essentially.
Yeah, he gave me those. I got them.
Speaking of a price, you have your own sneaker store, right? How hard was it to get that Jordan contract?
Well, Michael Jordan gave me the contract himself.
How did that happen?
That's a true slow. My business partner said slow. In my line, 1,000,000%. We built the store, right? The store cost maybe $700,000, $750,000. Nobody in the hood ever seen a store like that.
Right.
Shit made out of white marble, chandeliers, smell like dick teeth candles in the
He
middle
said
of
dick. What? He said, pause, bro.
I was like, yo, this
He
is my
said
new
dick
store up my
tease
street.
candles.
And the man go around and he says, yo, this is nice, this, that. He said, Ms. Joe, who gave you permission?
Right.
I said, permission? Like, permission? I was like, permission? For what? I'm down with Nike. He was like, oh, no, it don't work like that. And I'm going to tell you the whole
'Cause that's a
story.
very
I found
different-
out 20 years later.
Right.
So I'm like, what you mean? I spent like $750,000 building. He was like, yo, Joe, you need to be vetted, this, that, this. I'm like, what? So I'm fucked. You know what I'm saying? And I had the nerve to drive the nigga back downtown, right? We drove him back. Like, after he told us there's no way we're going to get the Nike account, we still drove him to Manhattan. He was our friend for years.
Right.
That same night, there's a Neymar Jr. Welcome to Team Jordan party. And so everybody's in there, Carmelo, Fabulous, everybody was up in there, and Kelly Rowland performed. And out of nowhere, you hear a voice, and it's MJ. He's like, Big Joe. He never calls me Fat Joe. He always calls me Big Joe. He go, Big Joe. Big Joe. And everybody shuts the fuck up. Everybody shuts the fuck up and look, it's Michael Jordan. He got a cigar and some type of whiskey in his hand. He said, your store. Grand opening, I'm there. Your store. I never told him. I never told Reggie. I never told nobody. It just happened. And he was like, your store, grand opening, I'm there. Bro, they ran over so fast. The same guy who told me, he said, I guess you got a store. Oh, I love the space. The basement, big and big. I'm like,
He switched up quick.
And then I killed them. And the way I did it was Michael Jordan. So they was like, yo, you think he's coming? I said, you heard the man. He's coming. I said, we got to hire snipers and all type of security. We in the hood. I'm
special service.
I am selling the story to these Nike guys like you never seen in your life. I said, I need everything exclusive. Everything you never had before. What do you mean? They're going to vote. Hey, give me everything that you ain't sell for 10 years. I need the shit because MJ got to come in there.
Right.
He got to, I bullshitted these man, that grand opening, that shit was like, yo, am I lying or what? We had shit you ain't seen in 10 years. Like, sneaker collectors came up that day at the store. That shit was nuts. The only person I let go in there, you know how they say you back door or whatever, the only person we let Great Street Day was Clark Kent, and I couldn't say no. The man
can't say no.
He walked in and started grabbing.
He basically robbed you.
He walked in and started grabbing like 10, 20 pair from down. Oh, I need these play schools.
That dude had a collection.
He knew what he wanted. He went up in there, like, all right, bought it up. He's done. We could do.
Rest in peace.
That's like when I say the story about me and Flight Club. I was the first dude in Flight Club, and I filled up the fucking truck. And everybody was mad online. They was like, yo, that's Fat Joe. We can't. I was like, fuck that. I need this shit. I gotta have it. You gotta understand, when I want something, I gotta have it.
Fair enough. Joe, you've told us some great stories, but now's the real time. We got to bring you inside of our event. But before we do that, I just want to give you your flowers, right? So we got some flowers here for you to give you. And in giving you
size 12.
No, in giving you your flowers.
Do I have a shopping budget or something? Yo, let me tell you something. We did Joe LaPuma. What is that? Shopping?
Sneaker shopping. Shout out JLP.
They gave us a budget, me and Jada. Shout out to the podcast. If you don't have it, go subscribe. Whatever is Joe and Jada. We on Netflix. We the biggest in the fucking game. Don't play yourself and think you even close to this shit. And I go with Jada, and I don't even want to tell you how much it was. It was a budget for me and him. Man, I took 3/4 of the budget when I threw all my sneakers on there.
Of course you did.
Yeah, I'm terrible when it comes to sneakers. I'm a piece of shit.
Speaking of JLP, one more thing before I want to mention. JLP, you were just on Sneaker of the Year panel.
Joe
LaPuma.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Joe LaPuma.
JLP.
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 Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Gerald. We know Gerald Peters. That's our guy from Staten Island.
Oh, okay.
He owned the Rolex store. I thought you said.
Okay.
Speaking of Gerald P.
No, JLP.
No, all right, JLP.
Speaking of that, one of the most viral things that came out of Sneaker of the Year is your thoughts and feelings on this sneaker.
I didn't know it went viral. Oh, yeah, that sneaker was incredible. The problem is I paid, what, 40, 50,000 for a pair, and that shit came out for $199. They fucking killed me. I got smacked. You know, you take the good with the bad. Karma's karma.
But you said you're rich. I mean, you'd be all right.
I'm not saying I'm rich. Could we scrap that part? No,
Fair enough.
that's too fucking much.
Well,
But with them, I was a little upset, but I'm glad the fans got the opportunity to get that. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Terror Squad sneakers sold out so fast. It's like people wanted that shit for 20 years. Now you got the opportunity to get them for $100, something, whatever. They ran and got that shit. So, you know, shout out to Jordan. Jordan, them talking to me about doing a collab. The sneaker I told them I want to do, they said, absolutely not. I'm like, why? They was like, it's going to sell out in half a second. It's going to be pandemonium in the streets. I can't tell you. Penny, your man Nigel Sylvester might steal the idea. Some people they in a little bit more than me. But the sneaker I told them that I want to flip, they dead ass told me we're scared to put that out. Like if we put that out. So you
scared Nike, essentially.
1 billion%. The one time right after the Terror Squad sneaker, they broke a record. Go Google it if you want or whatever the case. Told to me by CEO of Nike. We sold more Air Force Ones than anybody. Jordan came to me and was like, yo, let's do a collabo. And I said, okay, I'm doing this. No, like, we can't handle the crowd. We can't handle, what are you trying to do? This. Yo, I'm for win. We put a podcast 6 months. We got anybody you ever seen in your life. We got the biggest deal at Netflix.
What shoe you think he talking about?
You know, I don't know.
I'm trying to think what he in his collection likes like that he would try to do a collab on. It can't be a 4 because they do collabs on 4s all day. It's got to be something else.
Yeah, but he said after that Air Force One drop, so that might when did that Air Force One drop? 2 years ago?
King Midas thinks it's an 11, even though now they're making 2 collab Jordan 11s.
And that's the first collab, right?
Yeah, first ever Jordan 11 collab.
11 collab.
A waste of a collab.
Just as Air Jordan 11 collab. Talking about an 11.
Or y'all just 11 fans. Y'all huge 11 fans.
Well, I mean, that's the speculation. I mean, think about it, though. A Fat Joe Jordan 11 or Terror Squad Jordan 11. I mean, the Terror Squad Air Forces did well. I don't know why a Jordan 11 wouldn't do well. But I don't know. That'd be interesting. What silhouette he used to do a collab with, and they saying, nah, we couldn't handle it.
I don't know. But what I will tell you,
it's got to be something that they never collabed with before. Would you agree?
I mean, it's not a bad train of thought, but I mean, I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, same.
I couldn't tell you. King said my favorite Jordan is 18. Woo! I'm not mad at you, bro.
Like a lot of the chat keeps saying it's a Jordan 11. It probably is a Jordan 11, to be honest with you. It probably is, and he's not allowed to say. So he says. I mean,
what up, Herbs?
Speaking of which, that collab Jordan 11s they got coming out, them things are trash. Trash. Absolute trash.
A waste.
They look like they took the Columbia 11s and the Gambas and just removed some of the coloring off of them and said, here you go.
Yep.
Yeah, they
just said, or it could be an Air Jordan tree.
They've done 3s. They got like the Khaled. Okay, how you gonna let DJ Khaled do a 3 and you ain't gonna let Fat Joe? Because they got them 3s with the "We the Best" on the back. So I don't think it's a 3.
Well,
they let what's his name? What's that other Latin dude? He got the 4s coming out this year.
Balvin.
Yeah, they letting J Balvin do 1, 2, 3s and now a 4. So it's got to be a silhouette that they haven't used before. Maybe you guys are right about the 11s.
Might be a 13.
And Balvin got 2 3s. They gave him 2 3s.
Yeah, I don't know.
A 13?
I mean, hell. I mean,
it can't be a 13. They collab with Soulfly on a 13.
Could be a 10.
Ain't no way it's a 10.
Ain't no way
it's a 10. Yeah, Nina Chanel did 3s.
Could be a 10. 10 would be fire. Hey, listen, y'all. I'm for collabs in different numbers, man. Like as opposed to the same silhouettes. As much as I love 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8s are my top dogs, but I love 10s, bro. I'm that guy who really like 10s.
Oh, speaking of which, apparently we got pictures. I put it in our group chat
Mm-hmm.
of an up and coming Jordan 7.
Terrible. I saw it. That thing is horrible.
What are they doing that?
It's horrible.
Yeah, they're calling it the tennis day. Mr. Think, I'm holding it up right now.
Oh, hold up.
They're calling these
Messing
ones
up
the
with
tennis days. But these remind me of the Andre Agassi joints. The like the what are them things called with the hot lava colorway.
Yeah, it's the lavas.
And those did pretty well. So I don't,
Nah,
I don't
that
know.
7 is terrible.
I kind of like these. These ones is clean.
Polo said, I love Cherry Wood 16. Frankie said, can you show the Ben 8s? Oh, yeah, the Ben 8s. Josiah Keys, my brother, said, I am bike.
What up, Josiah? Ben 8s?
Yep. The Ben 8. Hey, listen, Frankie, I told everybody the Ben 8s is the best Ben that's dropping in 26.
You think it's better than the 3?
Yeah. Yep. Give me them Ben 8s. Give me them Ben 8s, y'all.
And this is coming from a guy that don't like green.
Nope. But I like the Ben 8s. I'm tired of green, but yeah,
they're nice, but
them right there. Oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah. The Ben 8s is I like the Ben 8s. That is not the best Ben, in my opinion. But in terms of 2026, that's the best Ben is releasing.
You like them over these ones, the 3s that are coming out?
The 3s are tough.
Nah.
The 3s are
tough.
We're
gonna see when we get official images and shit.
Yeah. The 3s are tough, man. I ain't gonna lie, them 3s are tough.
All right. How many of y'all getting these World Best Dads? What are they coming out? Father's Day?
I mean, it's cool, but I think it's a pass for me.
So if your son gets you these, you tell him take them back.
Nah. Nah.
Josiah said, I'm getting those Nike Air Plus Dornbecker 2026,
Nice.
my boy.
Nice.
For sure.
Probably
Polo
have a
said,
collab with Jordan.
and then King said, if I was going to have a collab with Jordan, it would have to be an Air Jordan countdown pack.
If they give it to you.
Countdown pack. King, I like where you're going with that, my guy.
Good idea.
My guy.
And what that countdown pack gonna cost us? 400 something.
Hey. All right. Last little ones. We're going to finish up, chat. We appreciate everybody out there rocking with us, even with your Ghost Watchers, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and get them thumbs ups, man.
Appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for tapping in. We still got some people tuned in. We got
win.
about 30 people in.
All or nothing.
All the time. I got to win.
So ended it off. We want to give you your flowers and just say, of course, you've been doing this a long, long time.
12 something. Like let's save a little piece for the ladies. You guys got
Listen, we might not have the
complex
complex budget.
You got the whole complex. You save a little piece for later. Something.
Back to the flowers. Joe, you started sneaker collecting literally before I was alive. I'm 26 years old. You've been collecting longer than that, right? And somebody who came up in this game, grew up seeing you do all these videos and say this about sneakers and all that. I saw a lot of people doing similar things in that time, but it's just saying similar things, showing this, showing that. But it's really, in my opinion, I think you're one of the only people that has stayed relevant and grown relevance over time. And that's because you haven't been afraid to step out of your comfort zone, do more stuff, do the podcast like you're saying. Now you got the Netflix thing. You know, it's not this music, it's sneakers, it's this, it's that. The energy that you bring, all those reasons are things that we admire. And when we're coming up and now we're the new guys on the block,
That's right.
We take inspiration after you because this whole sneaker thing, Joe,
Yeah.
it's not about the sneakers. It's about the stories and the energy and everything behind it. And you bring that better than pretty much anybody else. We desire to bring that in this sneaker world.
You
And
know
we're
how
hopeful
many
that we could be the
sneakers
next
I
extension.
wore that were old that just broke on stage? Or
I can
got
imagine.
sneakers. I'm like, you gotta look for this footage. What's that movie, Huggy Bear?
Huggy.
Huggy. What's the shit back in the day? The guy come out of jail. He was an old pimp, and I'm gonna get you, sucker. Go look for that thing. The man was the flyest man on the earth. He went to jail. He did like 30 years. When he come out, they playing fucking Public Enemy. He walk down the street, shit look like and he walking with some shoes that they were fish tank pumps. So it was like made out of fiberglass, and he's walking, and it's fish in there, like goldfish and shit. And they are laughing. He went from being the flyest guy in the universe to like the whole hood was laughing at him. Yo, he start walking in them shits like, yo, hey, I've had those moments with sneakers that just bust on my feet like,
Oh, yo. Hey, yo. But you see what he did?
Just
He
dead.
said-
It's nothing not to do with it. I can't wear them. I can't.
I
He
believe
get
it.
a squirt
The
sound.
point I
too.
was getting to is just that the energy that you've brought, we desire to be the next generation to bring that energy and bring that rejuvenance to the sneaker world. I think
I
that
don't want no shoes
the
busting on my
community needs it,
feet.
we want to be
We
that. We're
talking
inspired by you.
sneakers, right? Have you ever seen Pandemonia like you got out there right now?
We
With
haven't
Fat
gone
Joe
out there
coming
yet,
through.
have we?
How's it looking out there?
It's packed.
Ram packed. Where sneaker collectors want to get a glimpse of the cheekbone. They know the guard is here. These people lie to you. They're never going to tell you the truth. You know who tells you the truth?
Joe Crack.
People. People power is the most powerful power in the world that people have spoken. Fat Joe's coming to a sneaker convention. Shit is sold out.
Well, we might have to do it again. We're excited to
course
have you.
we gotta
Come
do it
on.
again.
We might have to go on
And
tour.
maybe you save me a little piece for later.
We
you
might
know?
have to. Until the next one, like, comment, subscribe. Let's go.
We'll try to get some free
Come on,
kicks.
let's do it. Love.
Wouldn't you? Fuck. Shit.
I mean, listen, bro. You already got paid to do the podcast. This is where we said earlier how people with money, people with clout, always trying to get free stuff.
Hey,
Crazy.
let me tell you something. You know what they say? You know how rich people stay rich? By not spending their money.
Yeah. Josiah Key said anyone silhouettes I see with Marcus Jordan is only going on foot to cut grass. Pippen's wife.
Yo, are they still together?
No, they've been broke up.
Oh, okay.
It's been
She had her 15 minutes of fame.
No, Jordan told his son either A, you get rid of her, or B, I kick you out of the inheritance.
I guess he still got some love for Scotty. Well, actually, he's the one that got love for Scotty. Scotty gonna be like in MJ.
Hey, it's over with now.
So, did y'all see the clip from I don't know, LeBron was on some podcast and he was talking about how 82 minutes in modern day NBA is different than 82 minutes in like from the 80s and 90s. Which, of course, the media wants to make it to where he's coming at MJ again. But he actually had a good point because if y'all remember last year, there were how many guys that blew out their Achilles? And the shoes, the technology of the shoes is supposed to be way better than them, you know, Chuck Taylors that they was playing in back then. So he actually had a point. Like the game is faster. These guys jump higher. These guys are quicker. These guys are training way more. Like the abuse, I guess you could say, pause, on the body from a game, night in, night out, like it takes a toll on a lot of them. And these soft tissue injuries are starting to increase at a rapid pace.
Hey King, I
Yeah,
didn't. I
before he's
haven't
back and
heard
the guy
about
played
Ray J
more.
live. Mm-mm.
Ray J only has a few weeks to live. It was on TMZ.
Yeah, I haven't I didn't click on the article, but I did see something come across my timeline saying that he's been having some sort of medical issues, but I didn't know it was to that severity, to be honest.
He said Ray J claims doctors told him he has months to live. My health is not okay. So I'm looking at an article right now from People Magazine. It says here Ray J shared an update on his health in an Instagram video after he was hospitalized for pneumonia and heart pain. My health is not okay, the singer shared while thanking fans for their concern and prayers. In an earlier video, Ray J said doctors told him he likely wouldn't live to 2027. The singer was recently hospitalized for pneumonia and experiencing heart pain earlier this month. Let's see here if it says anything else.
I haven't heard about it. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's saying Ray J said 2027 is definitely a wrap for me, adding that doctors told him he will not live long. He said his heart had turned black due to abusing alcohol and drugs, admitting to feeling invincible. The singer was admitted to a hospital in Las Vegas on January 7th. TMZ reported due to severe pneumonia and heart pain. A source close to Ray J told the outlet the singer underwent x-rays and had an echocardiogram, but did not reveal any results.
What up, Busy Banks?
Yo.
Well, I mean, a lot of them do abuse a lot of alcohol and drugs and stuff like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I know this stuff makes you feel good because it does, but it's straight poison. That's what it is. It's poison.
Matter of fact,
it's good. It's poison.
I read an article about a guy who quit his job and moved to Vegas, and he was making 6 figures a year impersonating the guy from The Hangover, the one with the beard.
Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah, thank you. And he said he had to quit because, you know, he was getting hired to like show up to all these parties on like a day in, day out basis, plus like to show up for pictures and all this kind of stuff. And he was making buku freaking money from this. But he said like that lifestyle took a toll on him and he had to quit doing it.
Yeah.
Hey, so just preaching, bro. You talk about how NBA players back in the day, you know, played more games. They didn't have any time for they didn't have no time off. They are soft, bro. And you want the rest of the time off. Listen, I'm gonna tell you the difference too. Someone also in the comment section said players back then really wasn't wearing low top sneakers. And that was Frankie. And you know what? You guys are right. But at the same time, we talk about how great technology is now, the recovery period. But these guys are soft. You know, oh, this particular shoe makes the top of my foot hurt. This shoe makes my third toe hurt a little bit. Just soft. The NBA games now are soft. It might be faster. It's because they ain't playing no damn defense. They ain't got no type of real mental fortitude and body fortitude, right? You know, someone who flops says, "Oh, I'm hurt," and now they out for the next 2 games. So these new generation guys who are like athletically gifted are soft. Their conditioning is not as good as we think it is. And when you talk about bodybuilders, I would prefer to be a 70s bodybuilder any day over today's bodybuilders, even though how huge these guys are with their muscles.
The mass monsters. Nah, right. I mean, they the amount of drugs that these guys are using now to get to the sizes that they're at is just, it's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. The mass monsters, as they call them.
Yeah. 70s bodybuilders, bro. Listen,
different nutrition,
stronger,
everything.
Way better, healthy.
They weren't stronger. They were not stronger. I'll tell you that.
I disagree.
But because
disagree.
that training regimen that what's his name? The dude that's all beat up now, black dude with the bald head.
You talking about Ronnie Coleman?
Coleman.
Yeah, bro.
He was something different. Not all those other
Ronnie,
guys.
but these guys, the way they train, bro. Him, Jay Cutler, there's a couple other ones out there, bro. Like these guys, the training regimens they were on and the way that they lifted weights, it was.
But see, size doesn't mean you're stronger. Bodybuilders are not the strongest guys. They look the strongest, but they really not. It's how you the mind muscle connection and how you go ahead and you lift those weights. These guys are strong. Don't get me wrong, but you talking about real power strength, 70s by far overall. But yes, the Ronnie Coleman was a DNA freakazoid. He was something totally different out the wazoo. Facts. Okay, I'll tell you. If you guys go back and look, if you guys know who CJ Fletcher is, right?
CT Fletcher.
Right? Yep. If you go back and look at CT Fletcher, he'll tell you about the old LA head gangster for the Crips. I can't think of his name right now, but he was way bigger than Arnold Schwarzenegger, bro. He made Arnold look a little small. And this dude was like, I mean, just a hood dude.
Well, two things you got to remember about Arnold though was that he had to, like, granted he won a lot, but I remember specifically they asked him to drop size in order for him to play that Conan movie, and once that started, that changed everything about him because he was too big. I think he was when he competed, he was around. I think it was like 265, 270. And the guy that wanted to play him in Conan told him he needed to get down to 225 within like 4 months or something like that. So once he dropped all that weight, bro, like that changed a lot for him.
Oh, this is before even Conan. Like, go look back and and that's his name, Busy. Thank you, Tukey. Yep, and it's all genetics. Listen, you talking about bigger than Arnold, bro. That's why I said 70s guys, they have functional strength. Ohio facts. It's the functional strength, not the size. It's true. Them guys were built different, bro. Pause on that, but it's drugs, right?
But to your point, like not everybody reacts the same way to performance enhancing drugs, right?
Facts.
Not everybody does. Some people's bodies take to it better than others.
Facts.
You know, but the doping game now for a lot of these guys out here, like it's not just one thing. They got to take multiple things to like control like the acne and stuff like that. There's something they got to take for that on a daily basis to control the acne bills and all the other kind of stuff. And then the eating is the worst part of it.
Yep. Mr. Think?
We got to take care of our bodies, man.
Yep. I mean,
we got to take care of our bodies.
Yep. And Mr. Think is way stronger than me. Like, that's part of just genetics, bro. I mean, it's our makeup. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Think out here curling 50 pounds, y'all. He's curling 50s, bro.
Cut it out, Jay. What? Come on, Jay.
Okay, 55. He's curling 55. My bad. No disrespect to you.
Lou can curl. Lou, you can curl 50 pounds, right? 55. Yeah.
See? Jay ain't curling 55, bro. Jay ain't
but you're also a distance runner though. You run like every day, don't you?
Right.
Not every day, but I run often.
Like how many days a week do you run?
Well, now I'm only down to one, but I used to run about 5 days a week.
Yeah, I mean, so efficiently, the smaller muscles, oxygen carries more efficiently over smaller muscles.
Mm-hmm.
So for distance, your body's more optimized for it.
Correct. Social said these guys are walking far.
Perp said I can curl some fresh donuts, some Krispy Kremes.
Oh,
what up, Perp? What up?
But look,
Hey, in the
listen, but see, look, I be trying to tell people I lift weights. I don't be out here lifting these women though. I don't be out here messing with these big joints like that. Bro. I can't do it.
Come on! Don't discriminate against the white man.
Nah,
You got the muscle mass to pick them up, turn them around, and put their feet on solid ground.
If they joint look like the infinity car symbol, it's not happening, bro.
Yo.
Nah.
Oh snap!
Come on, man.
Snap.
I thought you liked those juicy deals.
Ooh.
Let me tell you something.
Perp in the bill. What up, fam?
He said I can curl them fresh donuts.
Yes, sir.
Shoot, Mr.
Yes,
Think I see
sir.
you getting those push-ups. Yeah, he is. He be getting them
Yep.
push-ups in.
You're killing it. Today I did tricep, biceps, and abs today.
When you gonna start doing them prison style where you clapping in front and back? Again?
Whoa, clapping what?
the double. He got me on that one. You got me on that one. I'm talking about legit.
Hey. Ohio said, no, was that Busy?
He said I like him shaped like a Mercedes Benz. Oh damn.
Busy said you can handle him, get that back brace from the closet.
Oh snap!
If I gotta do all that, nah, bro. I mean, look. We all got a few in our jacket that we got redacted, right? We all got a few in there that redacted, you know. But nah.
Facts, Ohio. I'll be honest with you, Ohio. For me personally, man, I still do prefer calisthenics over weightlifting. But even though I've gotten away from doing mostly calisthenics, I love calisthenics, bro.
Hey.
I love calisthenics.
Hey, Ohio, 225 on the bar is a lot different than when they walking around. Not happening over here, bro.
Perp said, speak for yourself. Mine's all dimes.
Yep.
All.
Hey, they especially like that when you've been drinking a few too, right?
Your drink turned into a dime. Woo.
Hey, listen.
He said there was a 6 at best.
You get a few in you. Next thing you know, that she be getting that 2-point boost, and that 4 look like a 6. 6 like an 8.
He said, I don't know why, but when she got out the car, my suspension changed.
Yeah. That's like, you ever see that movie Shallow Hal?
Yeah. Yep. Homegirl was big as a bus. And he kept blaming everything else. What's up with these cheap chairs?
You gotta ask Purple, hey, was that dime a cost saving or was it a tip?
Now look, Perp, you can't put 2 5s together and call it a dime, bro.
Hey, look, he said it right. He said, I guess that drink made 10 pennies equal to hey, a dime is a dime. He ain't lying.
Nah.
10 pennies. Hey.
See, now he's trying to go to the quantity route.
He said leaning to one side.
Word.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
So I started this push-up challenge, and I normally do it at the beginning of the year. Truth be told, I always do my push-ups. I just don't turn the camera on and record them. But on Facebook, I do a push-up challenge, which is cool because like every year somebody normally just joins the challenge and they start sending me their videos. I said my first video I put on Facebook. I kind of gave like a little speech, and then from there I just pretty much just do my push-ups. Right? I don't need to talk all the time, but my goal, like honestly, I'm 45 years old, and like my goal is like I'm just trying to live. Like I mean that's it. Like I don't need 6-pack abs, and I'm not trying to look like a one of these bodybuilders. No hate to them, no hate to anyone. You know what I mean? But that's not. I'm just trying to stay alive, like heart health and just general health. Like I'm just trying to live as long as possible. I have kids, right? I want to see grandkids. God willing, maybe I get to see great grandkids, but I'm just trying to stay alive at this point. That's my goal. I'm trying to be as healthy as possible. That don't mean that You know, you can't have some birthday cake or some ice cream or Skittles, whatever. But I'm talking about like generally speaking, like I'm just trying to stay alive as long as possible.
I'm gonna knock out
That's
some
it.
push after this show, man. I'm gonna knock out some push-ups myself.
Ohio. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's why I'm lifting weights. He talking about. I know exactly what he talking about. He talking about give that old nigga squat. he jumping with that joint. I know exactly what he talking about. Yeah. See. See.
What was his name? Bang Ray. Was that?
Bing Rames.
Bing Rames, yeah.
Bing Rames. Oh
Hey,
man.
hey, that dude was in shape, bro. Like, hey, that brother was in shape. That brother was in shape, man.
Yo, hey, yo, Lou and Jay. I don't know if y'all. I've been seeing a lot of videos about this thing called a slingshot. Have you heard of this thing?
Is this working out?
Yeah. They say people been using it on the bench.
Yeah.
Put on your bicep and
yes, it goes. It wraps around the arms and goes across your chest.
I've seen it in person. Yes,
and
it's almost like a bra, I guess, if you look at it that way. But they say it's supposed to help with shoulders and elbows and.
But you talking about when you benching like 350 and above, bro? I mean, because like here, all right. So physiologically speaking, the muscles. This is the problem with like using performance enhancers, is because the muscles and tendons are supposed to work in unison, right, as you get stronger. The thing about performance enhancers is it's not so much that it makes you stronger. What it does is it helps you recover faster. So whatever workout you did today, let's think about the hardest workout you've ever had in your life, right? You started cycling on some performance enhancers. It takes about 2-3 days before you start noticing some results from them joints. Well, what happens is whatever that workout is you thought you had that was the hardest in your life, imagine you had the ability to come back the very next day and work out just as hard, if not harder, and you continue to do that. The repair factor of your muscles is like damn near superhuman. But the tendons, because the blood flow is less to it, they don't repair or move as fast. And that's why a lot of guys suffer injuries from going up too high, too fast, and a lot of the weight. So a thing like the slingshot, right, that's actually going to help support a lot of that, especially when you're trying to push a lot of heavy weight that maybe parts of your body are not necessarily ready for, or if you've suffered some type of injuries or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I've seen guys like they tear a pec. I don't know if you've ever seen the video of that.
Mm-hmm.
Where dudes go on the bench, all of a sudden you just see the muscle just shoot over to the side, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I tore my bicep tendon.
Bro, all that blood just goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like things like that, like they help, but you really don't want to start to implement that until you start trying to have a day to where maybe you're trying to just hit a PR and you're trying to essentially put your body just under a stress it's not used to have it kick in to gain, start to repair stuff and gain that extra strength. But
yeah, I've been looking at it, Lou, and not even for a PR or like I don't even lift heavy here. Like I tore my bicep tendon back in 2020. Got it repaired, and I'm not. Well, once again, I'm not even working out to hit personal records or lift heavy weight. I'm talking more on safety to get a slingshot to keep things nice and tight for form, and you see what I'm saying, like for safety purposes, not even for heavy lifting. I'm over the heavy lifting part, to be honest.
Yeah. People, I tell people too, man, like when you lift correctly, you'll definitely go down in weight, but you will feel the workout a lot better too. I mean, because listen, we all can push more weight, but that don't mean you're doing it correctly.
Correct.
This is part of the reason why people get a lot of shoulder injuries from benching, and sometimes off the incline, because when people bench, they bench with their elbows flared out, where you're supposed to go ahead and go engage in the lats and then push up here, because technically that's why they say, some people say when I do chest and tries and then back and buys, because you're using your triceps to push. But I mean, hey, it's
But
all
even
about
then,
being safe.
you talking about the incline. Some people aren't properly set up on the incline either
Correct.
to do it, you know.
Correct.
So
Chad, listen, man, your boy work out all the time. I work out faithfully.
my man said I popped a quad.
Oh,
While
It's
doing
just not in my
lunges.
DNA. My grandfather warm up was 365. That ain't me. That ain't my makeup.
So it's funny we're talking about this because I was watching a like a mini documentary. I don't know if you guys remember Chris Johnson. He was playing running back for the Tennessee Titans.
Mm-hmm.
He had the 2,000 yards. So apparently in his final one of the years he was playing, he had a torn meniscus the entire time he played in a particular season. You know, which is something you probably should have surgically repaired. But I've heard of stories where guys have like torn their ACL. What up, you average sneaker guy?
what up, fam?
But they say so. Talking about the quad muscle helps actually to stabilize the knee. You know, like, but man, to tear your meniscus and you still out there like that, strong dudes.
Yep. Don't
Strong
forget about
dudes,
that
man.
hamstring is important. That hamstring works up to your glute, which the tighter your hammies are, the faster you can actually run when you got stronger hams.
Mm-hmm.
Those hammies.
I always wondered though, why? So technically, like the hamstring's a support muscle, right? But the quad, there's 4 muscles to the quad, 3 muscles to the hamstring. But a lot of hamstring pulls is due to an imbalance of strength between the quad and the hamstring.
That's because most people don't work on their hammies. They just work on the quads.
Yep. Goes up to your booty cheeks, up to your lower back.
The
But it's
glutes.
facts. But it's facts. That runs that they call it that posterior chain from the lower back all the way down through your calves.
Mm-hmm.
You got working those glutes.
Hey, listen, man, you got to. I mean, pause on that, but you got to.
Yeah.
King said back then the NBA only tested players once before the season. Now it's 5 times a year, and if you drop 50, they've knocking.
Oh yeah. They be testing the NFL players like that too. If they have a out of this world game, they right away. Yeah, pee in this cup today, right now.
Yep. Social. Hey, he said, yeah, those guys that play on from knee injuries have strong quads, hammies. Their natural balance is A1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
A1 ski. Well, Jay, I know you got work in the morning. How you feeling, brother?
I do. Listen, chat. Before we get off, listen, you guys, I appreciate y'all. We all do. Listen, man, you guys don't have to do this, but you guys are here with us, rocking with us, and that's why we appreciate everybody. Chat, Ghost Watchers, like, share, subscribe for that real sneaker content. Oh, you know the model.
I love it. That lip work was crazy.
Pause.
That pause. That joint came from his throat.
The back thereof.
His Adam's apple was.
That throat was a snap.
Oh my God.
Yep.
That was that snapback right there.
Go with the snap.
Well, yo, make sure you'll check us out at One Pair at a Time. That'll be on Saturday mornings. That is 9 a.m. Eastern, 7 o'clock Mountain Time, which is my time. Make sure you check us out One Pair at a Time. We got my guy Purple Haze, as you can see right there in the comment section. That's the 4 of us. We are the 4 horsemen. If that was us in real life, that is us. We
Hold
are
up.
the 4 horsemen.
Mr. Thick, did you get EA to these olives?
Bro, I haven't gotten EA this year, bro.
So I got EA to the olives, but they only gave me the kid sizes.
I haven't gotten EA this year, bro.
They only gave me the kiddie sizes. This is the first. This is the first in a long time.
Kitty
I only
pool.
got kid sizes, and the status pre-orders are still open for the next 14 hours in kid sizes.
That's great.
Interesting. I don't think they're gonna be difficult to get though.
Yeah, I don't think so neither. Nope, I haven't gotten EA this year. That might be a sign for something. My JD could have gotten clipped. Could have gotten clipped.
Shoot balance, man.
I don't know.
I could be clipped.
I don't know.
Yep.
Shoot. So Jay, you thought about them phone posits yet?
Oh, you talking about the Stranger Things?
Mm-hmm.
See, you weren't around. I try to offer Jay some type of because you know I got the golden ticket right for Better Generation.
Yeah.
Okay, and they informed me that they are part of what they're gonna have between now and the end of February are them Stranger Thing phone posits. Right? I said, Jay, can you fit in 11.5? Because I remember they told me it had to be.
Oh, it got to be the same size.
I said, Jay, can you fit in 11.5? Have you tried yet, Jay?
I have not tried yet. I haven't.
My man over here snoozing, bro. Snoozing. It's the thing. I was trying to offer some type of trade of some kind. Something.
I said no trade.
But then Jay was being mean to me. So I said, you know what? All right.
He said he's gonna raffle them off. I said, okay.
I thought about it. Thought about that. Well, I use them on a trade or something for somewhere else. I don't know.
That's fair.
I feel like Jay hit me with the Frenchman. He took his glove off and said, "Oh."
Yeah. I challenge you to a duel. He said, "Oh, here we go." He said,
"Yeah, there we go. See, hold up. If that joint don't fit, you must have quit." Got with the OJ joint.
Oh man, that's my sneaker of the month, man. That's my sneaker of the month, man. Of Stranger Things. They coming home. It's coming home.
That's what's up.
No matter what.
They coming home.
He said, "No matter what." All right.
They coming home. Yeah. Chat, let me know y'all sneaker of February, man. Let me know what's your favorite sneaker of the month of February before we head off.
Now, when you going to Japan, though?
March.
Oh, never mind. You might have a hard time trying to find those damn frag union joints.
I'm going to try to get them frag unions. I'm trying to tell you, the black and white pair, I need them.
Because I think they there's a pair supposedly releasing this month, not unless they changed it.
Okay, no, not in January.
Hold up. Okay, they changed it. Well, on the J23 app, they had it set for January. They switched it finally. So
14th, right?
Okay. So now hold on. So the Varsity Red Sport Royal they have for the 6th. The 9th, they have the Royal. And the black, they just show February. They don't have a release date for it.
I've been hearing information about the 14th. Like a lot of stuff is dropping on the 14th.
I mean,
so
the reverse infrareds.
Correct.
The reverse infrareds are dropping. The Laker 4s will be dropping in LA for All-Star.
Correct.
Right. The day before, the Jordan 40 20s are dropping. I know you wanted them joints. The Levi All-Star 3s are supposed to be dropping as well.
I need them.
One of them. Let me see here.
But so it was some reports that I saw that they were saying that they're supposed to do the unions. They're supposed to do like a special release just for LA.
They probably will.
You know what I mean?
They probably will. But again, like on the J23 app, I guess they mainly listed for what everyone's going to have a chance with versus like just particular certain area stuff.
And potential shock drops. We keep hearing about a potential shock drop on these unions, but chat, we don't know if this is true or whatever. This is what I just been hearing.
Speaking of shock drop, what is the last shock drop we've gotten?
The Air Force One, the fur colorway. I forget what the theme was supposed to be, but that was the one where they sent out like the code. You had to put the code in. That was technically their last quote unquote shock drop that I understand. But I don't know if they're even going to do shock drops anymore. Are they even needed, to be honest with you?
Yeah, that's kind of where I was going with it. It looks like they kind of been slowing down with the shock drops.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, they was releasing how many pairs, and so since they got released already, it's like come release day, it's like the same energy isn't there anymore. But if no one's got a chance to get them until release day, you know,
that's a good point. That's a good point.
Because we all thought we was going to get a shock drop of the Gammas,
or even Black Cats.
I was going to mention Black Cats. They didn't do those, and release day came, and people were out and about trying to get them. So, my man said I got to return the 81 Kobe's. Way too small for me, even my normal size. Interesting.
Don't worry, Ohio, man. They sitting everywhere, man. You should.
Yeah,
they're
available.
Real easy swap.
Oh, who copped some of the restocks on the Dornbeckers? Shoe Palace been restocking a lot.
Yeah.
Nope.
Because they did the Jordan 17. They restocked those. Plus, they've done all the other silhouettes as well.
I know Kicknology says Snipes when they did the restock of the 17s, it was only in one size.
Oh, was it one size only?
One size, but it was Snipes. He was talking about Snipes.
Okay.
Yeah, not Shoe Palace. Snipes.
Wow. They probably backdoor them joints.
Yeah.
Right out the distribution center.
Listen, Stat, I love you, but your boy got to get going. Your boy got early day. Appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. But for real, like, make sure, man, you guys sub up to the One Pair at a Time podcast, man. Every Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8 o'clock, man. Central Standard Time. 7 o'clock in the morning, Mountain Time. And 6 a.m. PST. We love y'all, man.
Facts.
Ohio, yes, bro. I didn't return the Dornbecker Air Force Ones, man. Someone bought them. They were sold like quickly.
Had they known that restocks was going to happen, you sold them at a good time, Jay. Because them Jones was sitting on Shoe Palace.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, we really didn't know if they was going to restock. We really didn't know.
But I remember most restocks happening for some of the Dornbecker pairs. So
yeah, but it's gone. But it is a nice kick, man. It is. That Air Force One is a nice kick, but I had to let it go. Appreciate that, Ohio. Yes. Hit that like button. All right, family. I love y'all, man, but I got to get going, man.
All right, we out. Thanks for tapping in, man. It's always love on his end. Lou, got anything?
Yeah, man. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen really with this this Nike breach, because I bet you there's information in there about like the outcomes of what happened in the court, because remember it's supposed to be sealed documents from that, a bunch of lawsuits and stuff that they had going on with like the shoe surgeon. They was suing allegedly suing fake factories over in China. And I don't know how that worked out, but it is what it is. I'm waiting to see what's going to go down with that. But that being said, man, appreciate everybody that was tapped in tonight. For these guys, that kicked off the live, appreciate you guys sending me the link. I'm a part of this in late, you know what I'm saying? But guys, have the notification bells turned on, because you never know when we might go live again. But catch us this Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, One Pair at a Time podcast. Catch y'all next time.
All right, man.